Realize he hit it.
Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from Nashville. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taken right to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ward now on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now it is the greatest punter in Rams history, the author of quite a few fakes, too. It's Johnny Hecker on for the kick. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
Why is the menu music so funny?
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him,
you have a rain jacket on.
Just find a way to get
a rain jacket.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Stafford from the gun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate.
Bug.
Lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, a run with Pollard. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Switzo's in the ball game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Ward. That's caught for the first. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10 here. Ward splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap down to Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
First down throw here for Ward. Out left, Dio Manor makes the grab. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Ward in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Rams got 6 DBs out there for this 3rd down call. Gonna throw this one. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
Get with the kick,
you got to find a completion right there. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Bro. This.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's still playing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Stafford now. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31.
Covered that.
18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice run.
Freaking
and
hit
extra
stick.
effort. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Only a solitary field goal so far.
Big
We're
hit.
through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Up the gut they go with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted.
Get on your
again.
horse.
And the Titans will take over as he records. First interception of our season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got
The
to be
music is
fuming.
still
I'm
going.
so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely.
Young.
You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Gets this one to Iomanner. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's throwing deep to the left side, and he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee! Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half.
This music is still...
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Ward. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Cuts right, and he's out in the clear. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reduce the lead to just 4.
I guess we can't tackle.
Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward now. Able to find Iomanner. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
You got a girl too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Ward's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Ward off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets
you might
out of the pocket.
be able to go
It's
see
usually a
Williams.
coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball.
Said Scarlett didn't have a good day.
Did
not.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
She would be put in timeout, and she'd turn her back, and she'd be out.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the
And then
opposing 46.
I was talking to her how she should behave, and I picked her up.
You know,
And
it sure
she did
seems like
this.
he knew exactly where he was going with that before
Last
the
snap,
snap.
yeah,
That's a
right there.
pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap.
I said,
first
no,
down.
man. You don't act like that. You listen.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Amelia got home and did her homework.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. Has a lane inside the 35.
It's better since you've been running the.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring
I
to
know
you.
so
A
many
lot of
people
backs
at the
can get
football
you
game.
to
It's
the
like
yards,
so,
20
it's like the
yards.
pressure
But
is
the
on.
backs,
Everyone's
they can
watching.
take it to the house.
So nerve-wracking.
The Titans kicking team
All
out there.
the dinner was there.
Lined up and kick this away.
One of our secretaries was there with her kids. She was
Return
a
steps
student,
from the goal line.
one of a million students from her
And he's
class
won
last year.
Just as he
Not
gets across the
one of the kids from
25.
kindergarten last year, but really for
He's
pre-K
down
class.
shy of the 30.
Him and his mom were there.
Was Garrett
And I
there
know
again?
her. Huh?
Was Garrett there again?
No. But I didn't get to talk to Brooke because I saw her
LA
before.
offense all set. Here's
I might
first
I
and
saw
10.
them, and then I saw one of my students that I saw also last time.
Stafford
With her
from
and
the
her family,
gun.
but I know like her family.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams.
I was like, oh
He's
my
forced
gosh,
out
I
of bounds
literally
after
was
picking up about 7.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in the
I'm like,
play.
this is nerve-wracking.
Here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
Nerve-wracking.
The two were right there.
Yeah.
Some positive
That's like,
yards.
everyone's watching me.
Yeah.
I know they're watching the game, but I mean, they're watching me, like, oh my god.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give to Williams from the gun. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
He finds some space again. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point.
Didn't you make all the good stuff tomorrow?
Not yet.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Rams cut it to
I
a
got
field
Scarlet
goal
in the
game.
morning.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
I know.
Jackson now to return it.
That has been so helpful.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 here. Ward.
William has a water bottle.
Complete out to the right. And he's short of
might be
the first
some
after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and
Well,
very
she was
manageable
upset.
and creates space
I think she's
to take
tired.
that shot downfield.
She whined on the way home.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches the 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their
Big
first.
time.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good
Oh, look at our
offensive-
hands full.
Okay, good play calling. They know how to utilize their personnel.
Figured
They
this
know where
out.
they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a
told you
player's
that.
closing
Oh, I'm gonna
speed
tell you.
gate.
Oh my
You know,
gosh,
once
you
he
were like
senses the
this thing
pressure,
last
he's getting rid of that
night.
ball. It takes a player who
What?
can close
Amelia.
quickly to get to him before it's
She just
released.
goes for it. and she
That
didn't
sure
do it.
altered the
In
throw.
the car,
Couldn't connect
we were
on
in that
first
car
and
at
second
that
down.
point. Scarlett started screaming out of the door, and I'm like, what's wrong? And then
That
she was
one's
like,
complete,
"I'm
right
doing
side."
that." And then she like pointed to her face and goes like
And he'll
this.
be brought down at about the 29.
Did this, like you can actually
Even 15
understand her.
yards on the
She's like,
field.
Amelia did
And the Titans will
this.
have a first down.
Why?
Sure seems
And-
like
Raise
he
your
did
cheeks.
exactly what
She
he
probably
wanted,
did.
and he got it.
Yeah,
Right
so
where he wanted
I
to
said,
with the
Amelia,
ball
tell
off
me
the
the
snap.
truth. If you do that, and she
They'll
swore
try
up
for
and down.
first and 10.
I said, I know you're lying. I
think-
said, why would Scarlett
I
pick
think
that
she
up?
did it
It's
tonight.
Ward.
She did it again tonight?
That's him on the quick
Because I
hitter.
think Scarlett was
And he
trying to
takes
fight
this
her.
one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on
I mean, I
first
want her
down
to
completion
defend
right
herself,
there.
but I
There's
was-
a window
I said,
where
Amelia, I'm
all
not even
options
mad
are
that she
available
did
to
it.
you
I'm
on
mad
second
that
down.
she
That
lied.
playbook wide open.
And so anyways, I
Pick
told her
up.
she was
They've
going to
got
be
second and 4.
today. I just didn't tell her what yet. You didn't let her know an
From the
iPad.
23.
Yeah.
To the sideline, and he has the catch.
Right.
Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first.
That pitch and
I
catch
didn't
won't
know.
show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Get a coordinate tomorrow with you. Brooke has invited me to come to the Martin Barrel volleyball game at Martin Barrel versus Bassett.
All right,
Trying to figure out
now,
how to
first and 10.
coordinate that.
There's a JV and freshman game.
End up running left, Pollard. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17.
Oh, next.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a
So
play
next
just like
Tuesday,
that, softening up
has
the front
soccer
and
and
opening
has
the door.
cheerleading, so I'm trying to
Bigger
figure
gap
out
in the future.
how it's going to work.
Need a better result
Good.
than the last run. It's 2nd and 8. Ward in the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the
You
right
gotta
half.
Yeah, but
Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition
After
of
Williams
the
Soccer, would
NFL
you be able to
on
go
EA
pick her
Sports.
up?
Brock and I will be
Where's
back
that?
right after this.
that picture.
Park.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see
You know,
if the
you have to go
defenses
past
can take
King's
over the
Kitchen.
second half.
Yeah.
You, know, like,
Underway.
you don't turn right that
They'll
first
bring
right,
it out
right
from
by
a couple
King's.
yards
You
deep.
don't turn there. You go to the next.
Pretty
one.
solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Yes.
You kind of have to go into the
Yeah,
back.
honey, I know.
Okay.
Rams ready for this
I don't
one.
have coordinate
Here's 1st and
so
10.
like I would have the kids after school.
Just take Scarlet with you.
Handoff goes to Williams.
volleyball game?
Right. Well, even a great game.
Yeah, I can take her to a volleyball game.
Anything out of
She'd
that
be
carry
horrible.
stop for no gain.
Stop
I'd rather take
at
the
line,
other
but
two.
Might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the
What time do you
defense
think that
wins
you'll be
out.
done tomorrow?
Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he'll go
The game
down
starts at 5,
his
so I
way
thought
to
about
the
taking
32.
William and Amelia.
It's not just
to the
imperative
game
that
with
a quarterback
you.
knows man
The
or
volleyball
zone.
game
Next
Same thing
week.
for a receiver, especially
Next
on the
Tuesday.
drop route. When he sees zone
I'm not
coverage like
taking the
that, just
kids.
settle down,
William
find
and
the
Amelia's the
soft
5
spot,
o'clock game.
give your quarterback a
with
chance.
me, unless you're going to be done.
Should be.
And then I was going to have you go pick up Scarlet.
What are you? What's tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow?
Just somebody's not sure. You don't have to, right?
There's. I think the JV plays
Let's see
away.
what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main
Go to
character,
that game.
they've
If
reduced
not,
this
I'm gonna be
receiver to a
at school
footnote.
watching
Kudos to
freshman.
the job collectively on defense.
I think it's freshman home, JV away.
And he
Not-
gets his
hope
guys a
it's the other
few
way.
yards before they bring him down on the return.
I think freshman's at home because I just saw Tegan and Tiffany Thomas, and her son's on the 9th grade team. And I'm pretty sure they just said that they play at home on the 9th grade freshman team.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the draw, the gift to
Oh.
Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Now Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Pollard. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They run the counter to Pollard. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Yeah, every receiver wants the ball, but they all want their touches. That is until you run a bubble screen, and that receiver knows it's doomed that he's going to take a shot like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give to Pollard from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Right into
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Ward setting up to throw. Quickly gets this one into the hands of Ridley. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later.
For playing man coverage.
It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now they'll try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Rams take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Ward. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Tired.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
I literally sat down and swallowed its rocking chair upstairs and just sat there
the
for
job
like
done.
10 minutes just holding her because I just could not move this one.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jared first on the tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Ward. Searches, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Oh, did you get a chance to ask?
No.
And he gets this
About
one up to
childcare.
the yard line.
I need to know. And can you ask for one of the other teachers at my school? Do they allow, like, staff
See
that
what
are
they come
from
up
another
with for
school?
3rd
Is there
down
kids there?
in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can
Is
hang
Miss
on to
Nervous
this
wanting
lead
to
till
know?
the end.
I gotta be.
Well, just ask. Just ask.
Mm.
She wants you to ask. Because she's just trying to get a plan for her kids and she doesn't know what to do. I need to know. That's literally next week. Okay, well, I need you to be on this. I told you to email yesterday.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Stafford from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
It's music.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running for the first with Pollard. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Bad play against it.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
When you get up to not like this. Yeah.
LA offense all set.
Huh?
Here's 1st and 10.
God.
Whoa, is this broken?
Adams put in motion right.
Alright.
Williams now on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Alright, I got all the dishes put up.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catch it just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
He'll throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it can be a potential drive killer.
He had it for a moment, but
it was like,
defensive play to jar it
You
loose.
look so
Incomplete.
serious up there.
He's in the middle of the
And I was
field
like,
against some
really?
coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are
like-
going into rush
I
out.
was like-
And there aren't a lot of
I was
easy
like, you probably
completions to
haven't
be
ever
found in
seen
that
me
part of the
post
field.
it.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take
Whatever
some
it
sort of
is,
hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
Sometimes.
Credit that
I
defense
was like,
for
you're so
flying
used to me
around and
saying
making
with
the play.
kindergartners. Like, oh, like, it's not friends. You know, like talking all soft and
To
stuff.
throw it.
Why did she put this
He's
back in
got
the
the hook
folder?
up to Atwell. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise
Whoa,
you some
she
money will
picked
follow.
which shape only has flat surfaces.
Down a
She
score.
picked
They're going to go for this on
cylinder.
4th down.
Where?
That's not correct.
Where?
Desperation time here.
It asks the question, which shape only has only flat surfaces?
Titans
It's not
up
that.
by just a
It
couple
would be
of
a
points.
cube. Which shape
I
has
thought
two
it
flat
said. I
surfaces?
read one. That was fun.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've
She
got it
needs to drop
1st and 10.
She needs to do 10 units.
They're going to pass it here.
There's like 10 sticks. She needs to draw those because they're doing it by 10s.
Slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back
This
in
one's
the
by
day, we
10.
had a slip and slide of practice.
So
for
have her
moments
draw
just
6
like that.
10s
Actually
and then take away
practicing how to slide.
6 10s equals 60. Have her take away 4. 4 10s equals 40.
Chance to take a shot on it.
Okay, 40. Okay, how many 10s are left over?
Handoff running right. Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Got to be rush hour,
Yeah,
Kate,
it has-
because there's a whole lot of
Five,
traffic up the
6.
middle right there.
1,
He
2,
ran right
3,
into some
underneath,
bricks,
5.
and he could only manage a
6,
few
and then
yards
backside.
at most.
Hold on.
2nd
So
down,
back,
now 7 to go.
Alright.
side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Again, a run with
Honey.
Pollard.
Do you need to go back to 1st grade?
Apparently.
Down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain
Think
of
of
10
three
and a
dimensions.
first down.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Apparently, I need to go back to first grade.
Apparently.
The kids ask me
All right,
math
all set up now.
problems all the
1st and
time
10.
at school. I'm like, shoot. Oh.
Don't know how to
Spears
fix
trying to
it.
straight ahead. Escapes a defender. And this
Should have held
one
up
is
a cue.
over. The Titans get the 1st down, and that should
You
finish
couldn't
off
even
this
held up
victory
this
for 'em.
box of cookies.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got
You know,
draws
in a
and
rectangle
screens in
still
the
has the
same
same amount
area.
of size.
Those are the areas you want to
Show
attack
her
the
the
defense
box
when they're
of-
getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Oh,
Like,
hello.
what's that mean?
Hey, Fred. I'm good. How are you?
Pollard on 1st and goal. And into a sea of bodies he goes.
I
Looks like
have
they'll get about
school
3
at
out of
3
it.
o'clock.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Now I can work around that if I have the benefits up.
They go to him again. And that should just about
Oh,
do it, folks.
okay.
They
Yeah, I
take it in
had
for the
to
touchdown,
just
and that
change
should
that
lock
because
up
I
this win.
wasn't sure until just last night. So
Well,
yeah.
we all
I'm
knew
gonna
it was
kneel,
coming
but
when
I-
they got into that
I don't
goal
know
line
if it's
formation,
timeout.
didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Okay.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
I hate to turn your mode.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. this winds up a win for the Titans. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
You know, it's your birthday. Ugh. Anything I should do? $16. It's so easy. It's in Westminster. It's in Florida.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh. She'll let you do what you want to do because it's your birthday.
Rest.
I knew we were going to be scheduling. I knew we weren't going to be freaking wrong. I mean, that puts you as like taking off your kids to a Million's cheer. I mean, you can take her and then leave to go home and then come back. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I thought Fred was going to call to say something about tonight. Lord. Just such quick, easy money. I'm literally like done in 2 hours. It's so nice.
Is it middle school again?
Yeah. It's literally so easy.